Lexus was the first car maker to launch a luxury SUV powered by a petrol hybrid engine, and over the years, petrol hybrid powertrains have become a distinct identity for the Japanese luxury car maker. And Lexus has just launched the all-new second generation NX350h in India, of course, with a petrol hybrid engine under the hood. Lexus has been present in India for about half a decade now, but the Japanese luxury car maker has maintained a bit of a low profile over the years. That said, its products have always managed to stand out and make an impression at first glance thanks to their distinctive design. And the NX350h, which replaces the NX300h, looks sharp, more modern, and certainly very appealing. The headlamp units look sleek and incorporate these very unique looking DRL strips along with quad projector beams, making for a very upmarket look. The NX350h is also the first Lexus product to use its trademark spindle grille in full, infused with dark elements instead of chrome ones. The 350h is also longer, wider and taller than the 300h and also has a longer wheelbase and higher ground clearance. It looks particularly arresting from the rear thanks to the new design of the tail lamps, which are connected by an LED strip. Overall, I like the muscular stance of the SUV and the fresh design language as well. Inside, the NX350h here uses the new design language with a more driver-centric cabin, and again, the design cues are very unique which help the interior stand out. I drove the top-of-the-line F-Sport version, which wears this exclusive dark red and grey finish inside, adding a dash of sportiness over the other two versions. What gets your attention first is the massive 14-inch touchscreen that's also angled towards the driver. The screen impresses with its touch sensitivity and the friendly interface, making for a pleasant experience. I also like the convenient placement of touch controls for the climate control system at the bottom of the touchscreen, and thankfully with physical rotary dials. The steering wheel looks and feels nice to hold and now integrates touch panels on both sides for controls instead of physical switches. The cabin also has a lot of interesting detail, like the storage compartment under the armrest, which can be opened from either side. In fact, there's a lot of thoughtful little touches inside the cabin that really enhance the driving experience. And of course, there's the large panoramic sunroof, which adds to the ambience very well. The H in the SUV's name indicates it being a hybrid, and under the hood of the NX350h is a 2.5-litre 4-cylinder petrol engine that's paired with two electric motors. One motor is connected to the transmission, while the second is on the rear axle, helping the NX become an all-wheel drive SUV. More importantly, combined outputs from the engine and the hybrid system are now up to 244 PS from 197 PS earlier, which is a significant jump. Lexus has also switched to a lithium-ion battery now, which sits under the rear seat and helps in making the NX350h more efficient than the 300, also resulting in higher fuel efficiency numbers in the real world. The NX350h starts in pure electric mode, and the engine comes on only when you press harder on the throttle to offer more power. The NX350h uses what Lexus calls an eCVT, which is one of the most advanced forms of the type of transmission. The powertrain also feels more responsive and alert, besides the higher outputs, which results in a more engaging feel behind the wheel. But a bigger reason behind the more engaging feel offered by the NX350h are its improved dynamics. The steering feels a lot more communicative now, while the suspension also offers a precise idea of what's going on at all four corners with its responsiveness. Sport mode is where the NX350h feels most engaging from behind the wheel and is certainly more rewarding around corners than the older NX300h. This is also courtesy the fact that its all-wheel drive system can send up to 80% torque to the rear axle. The 350h also impresses with its ride quality, soaking up bumps and undulations well, besides which cabin quietness is excellent too, adding to its appeal. Overall, the NX350h is thus a huge improvement over the 300h in terms of driver engagement. It is also the first Lexus product in India to feature ADAS or Advanced Driver Assist Systems and is equipped with 8 airbags, besides boasting a 5-star rating in the Euro NCAP tests. So my first impressions of the new NX350h are that not only does it look sharper, it also drives better and feels like a better driver's car in fact. Of course, it also packs in a whole lot more technology and new age features, and together all of these factors help it feel like a more competent rival to German luxury SUVs like the Mercedes-Benz GLC, the Audi Q5, the BMW X3 and even the Jaguar F-Pace. Above all else though, it's that brilliant petrol hybrid engine that really helps it shine.